Okay, so my grandparents got me these candies. You know? Okay. Only freaking grandparents can find where these are. I've never found them. Not the right ones. I've got like fake ones that don't like have that melty center. Dude. They're so good. I've been eating them. I feel like my mouth is gonna be raw from eating them. But I freaking love them. Hi guys, happy Savage Sunday and welcome back to my channel. What's up? Happy Savage Sunday. How you guys doing? But we are gonna have a fun freaking chat. Okay, it's not gonna be, I don't know, maybe it's gonna be fun. I wanted to talk to you guys about how freaking hard it is to be a creative or in the creative world or any sort of creative job or passion or any of the above. While I'm eating my freaking candy, because I fucking love it. Let's start with the positives. Why it's freaking so cool to be a creative and like have any source, like a wizard, any sort of creativity at all. Whether you're a photographer, videographer, makeup artist, painter, drawer, designer. Excuse me. Come here, please. Drop it. Thank you, good boy. Now, right now. Oh, if you can see my dishes and shit in the back, please ignore it. I called maintenance. They have to fix my freaking sink because it like won't drain. I don't know what's going on. The bathroom sink is fine. Ew, I just spit. Bathroom sink is fine. The freaking shower, I showered perfectly fine. Drained the tub perfectly fine. But I'm scared to start the dishwasher because I'm like, what if it floods my fucking kitchen? Like, my kitchen is my whole fucking apartment. But creative is so fucking cool is because you come up with all of these things that people will try to do or attempt to do, or just you come up with things that nobody like thinks of, or you recreate something that somebody already did think of. It's just, I don't know, I can't even explain it. Like, when I look at other people's art and literally like it's such a broad term, like makeup or like interior design or graphic design or any videos, it's like you have the ability to do all that shit. Like, you are like insanely creative. It's so fucking cool. But what sucks, real life, real shit, what sucks about being a creative? Number one, no one thinks. Not no one. Majority of people think that you can do it like this. Oh, well, you're creative and you're so good at this, so you can do it like so fast. No, it doesn't work like that. We still have to process, we still have to think, we have to come up with something new, something still trendy, something like the next best thing. All the time we have to come up with the next best thing. A lot of jobs are like that. A lot of people have to do that. No matter creative or not, next best thing is always the best thing, right? But to be showcased as any sort of creative, writer, artist, whatever it may be, you have to consistently be thinking of the next best thing, or something that like will wow one person, and then you just hope that it spikes. Just like blew up, right? I'm pretty creative. I like to think that I'm pretty creative. And there are so many things, like even if you're a freaking like gamer and you like stream on Twitch or like on Mixer or anything, and or if you just have like a YouTube and you're like trying to come up with new stuff, or like what are people actually gonna watch, who really cares to do what, it is a process. But people think like a lot of, if you go into the beauty community for YouTube, a lot of people think, oh, it must be so fun to just do makeup all day. They don't just do makeup all day. They have to come up with something. They have to do their makeup, get their videos in, make sure everything's like on time, go through editing or have somebody edit it, find someone who's willing to edit it. There are so many steps, so many things. Or if you're like, for myself, an interior designer, everyone just sits there and like, oh, that's such a cool job. Like, you must have so much fun. Sure. Because being creative to me is fun. But everyone also thinks that like, oh, you're a designer, so like you just throw some pillows and like paint a new wall and like that's it. I cannot stress this enough. Designers are not fucking decorators. We are not. End of story, period. We have the ability to decorate, but we are not decorators. We are designers. You wouldn't call an architect a fucking painter. You wouldn't call an architect a fucking decorator, would you? No. It's not their fucking title. It's not what they do. If you're an accountant and I call you a lawyer, you're gonna be like, that's really not what I do. Okay, well, that's not what we do. It is not. We have the ability to do that. We have the ability to use our minds and picture things and create a space that makes something old look new and interesting, or something brand new look even better. But the amount of work that we do is so excessive to what people think. Literally, my friend asked me the other day to help him pick out paint colors for his cabin. Okay, that's fine. And I'm willing to help. But then he also messaged me later, there are so many decisions in this. Yes, thank you. There are so many decisions when you're doing things. You do not realize how much a designer actually does. They take over all of the decisions that you don't want to do. You literally put it in our hands to do all of these things. And let me tell you, another downfall is that people don't want to fucking listen to you. They will hire you, but not listen to you. And this goes with anyone in the arts. They will hire you, but they already have their mindset on something. So you, as the creative, have to not manipulate. It sounds like a bad word, but you have to mold your idea into what they want. So you have to take what they want while still making it your design, your touch, your anything. As a creative, that is part of our job, and it is freaking hard to, if I had an unlimited budget, which again, does not happen. It doesn't happen. And could do whatever I wanted. Want to know what the project would be? My house if I was a millionaire. It's probably one of the only times that you're gonna get that chance. For real. So, if you think about just remodeling your kitchen, okay, just think about this. And I don't do residential, I do commercial design. They're both very hardworking areas of design, but there are so many, there are so many avenues you can go into. It's hard for me to touch base on all of them. We could spend freaking days on that shit. But picture this, I'm designing your freaking kitchen, okay? You're like, oh, hey, design my kitchen. And I come to you with all of these decisions. Do you want to know how many freaking flooring manufacturers are out there? There is a lot. I still don't even know them all. But to dwindle it down to something, say you want a wood tile, cool. Every freaking manufacturer and their mother has that. So what color are you looking for? What else is in your kitchen? What do your cabinets look like? How do you want your counter to look? What type of freaking accent stuff are you gonna have in there? Do you want it to be for show? Do you want it to be just ease of use? That doesn't even touch base on anything else. Where the plumbing is gonna go, how much it's gonna cost you to plumb, any lighting or adjustments on lighting, tearing everything you have out or leaving part of it and then adjusting some of it. There are so many things, but people just think, wow, you make stuff look pretty. Oh! No! No, it's so frustrating. And I guarantee, and I know it because I've talked to a ton of my other creatives who aren't even in design, there are so many freaking things that people are just like, they got it. It's easy. It's easy. Do you think it's easy for an artist to draw a realistic picture in 2 hours? Probably not. Is it realistic for a videographer to edit their final video in 2 days? No. It takes time for these things. If you want it to look nice, it's gonna take fucking time. Which a lot of people don't understand, and that's another freaking downfall of being a creative, because everyone thinks that you can do it faster and better and just everything's so quick. It's not. It's not how we work, and when we're forced to work that way, something goes wrong. Why? Because we didn't have the time to pay attention to the detail to adjust these things, which we could have done. Definitely could have done. But you want to rush it, and you want to make everything go so fucking fast because, oh, we're creative, it's fine, you can come up with something new. It's fine, come up with something new. Yeah, you got it. Yeah. No. Another thing that sucks about being creative, I don't know if this is number 2, 7, I don't know what I'm on, but friends and family will ask things of you without thinking they have to, and like, I don't want to say this in this way, but like thinking they have to pay you for it, because there are some things that should just come out of the goodness of your heart. I get that. But being a creative, your heart and your designs are your time. Your heart and your creations are your time. So when someone doesn't pay any of it, even if it's not like actual money, if it's like, I don't know, recognition or I don't know, just anything, literally anything. But a lot of people are just like, oh, you can do this for me, right? I mean, you're my friend or my family member. Like, I want to do it for you, but I have a lot of other things going on. And I have a job, and I have other fucking things, and I have a freaking life that I want to do fun things in. I don't always have time for that. And I want to have time for it to do everything for everybody, but I can't. And that is literally how every creative person thinks. But what a lot of people don't take into consideration is that our creations are our time. What we do is always our time. When you take our time, it's really hard to do anything else. We want to help you, so we're going to spend time on it. And then what? Sometimes we get nothing in return? And like, that sounds really shitty, but that's the reality of it. Would you expect a wedding photographer to be at your wedding for 6 hours and only pay them in hugs? Probably fucking not. Probably fucking not. Wow, this highlight though. My hair looks white. Ew. The makeup is just not today. On camera it looks really nice, like right down here. It's like glow. Could you imagine if my face looked like this all the time? I'd be like a Barbie doll. Oh my gosh, another reason being creative sucks. Sometimes you're scared to show your work. Like, I've been working on something for a while now, and I've finally gained the courage to like move forward with it, and it's taken me forever. Like, for me to start my blog, I took freaking years, because I knew I wanted to write and I knew I wanted to do this, but I was like, am I gonna make much money? Am I gonna do this? Am I gonna do this? Are people gonna care? Are people gonna read it? Well, guess what? I finally reached the point in my life where I don't give a fuck. And I fucking love it. I do. And it's not that I don't care what people think, because saying that would be a lie. A bold ass face lie. But I don't care when I put my work out if one person reads it, no people read it, or 300 people read it. I'm just glad that I finally got it out. It's like, feels so much better to me, and just like, it's done. Like, it's so, it's there. You put it out, and that's all you did. If someone reaches out, they do. If they don't, then they don't. Whatever. If they do, it makes you feel so great. If they don't feel bad about it. Like, it's harder to say that. It's easier said than done. But once you start getting in the process of doing it and just putting yourself out there and like, this is you, raw, you, done, you will start to feel so much better about your stuff and get so much more confident about everything that you're doing, knowing that you, like, the first step is seriously the hardest. Like, it sucks. It's so scary. Like, I've got a few things that I'm working on that I'm terrified. Like, seriously terrified. I think I've told like 3 people, literally. One of my best friends, my ex-boyfriend, and my sister that I'm doing this. And I'm so freaking excited. But I don't want, I don't want to share it yet because I'm not ready. And that's fine. Sometimes you're not ready and you just know that. But other times, being a creative, sometimes you want to hold on to your work forever and not do anything with it. And I'm telling you, please don't do that. Like, please don't. As hard as it is to take the first step, please don't hold on to anything. Like, hold on to things that are like dear to you, but like things that you think other people can relate to or experience from or look at and just say, holy shit. Do it. Seriously, put it out there. One, you will feel great, and even if only one person looks at it and responds like in some way that is positive to them, isn't that what you wanted anyway? Like, I like designing and I do commercial design right now, but one of the main reasons that I want to switch to residential design and design homes or spaces that people live in is because, I mean, commercial design is great and it's fun, but you're designing for a different type of person. When you design for someone's home, you're designing for a place for them to love and grow in. That and the like relationship you have with one person, developing all of that with them, you build this bond with them that just is unreal. It's so great. So great. So that's just a whole different thing. But I'm telling you, please don't hold on to your stuff. Please, like, put it out there. Do it. If I was that one voice that was like, finally do it, then I'm really happy to be that. If I'm not and you still need to work on it, you got this. You got this. One of the last things that sucks about being creative is that you're pretty much your whole life you're going to be told you're not going to make shit. They will literally tell you you are not making money ever. You won't. You just won't. Which is kind of shitty. It's pretty discouraging. Like, when I was younger, I was like, oh my god, I'm going to be an artist. I'm going to be a drawer, a painter, everything. And like, although my parents wanted me to do anything I wanted to do, they needed to kind of like hit me in the face with like fucking reality and like, listen, unless you are freaking Picasso, you're gonna have a hard fucking time. And not that they didn't think my stuff was good, not that they didn't think I wasn't trying, not that they didn't think I couldn't do it. That's not at all what I'm saying. But it is fucking hard. Like, it's so hard to make yourself notice, to make something that people are gonna just think is so outstanding and like insane. It's hard. But I'm not saying don't do it. Although are you good? Got an itch? Although I took a step back and I didn't become like a fine arts major in like painting and drawing and things like in college, I still did something in the arts field, and I've wanted to do interior design for a while, and I mean, for so long. I wanted to be a chef as well, but design just took a different like hold on me. So that's what I went with. And I love it. It's great. But I've finally, like, over the past few years, gained even more confidence to do other things like this, which There's no way I would have done this a few years ago. I wanted to, and I was like, oh, I can do it. And then I would choke every time, then not want to do it. Any of my writings, not in a million years would I have shared with anybody. Nobody. But now I'm finally doing that too. And it's just, it feels so great to finally like, here is everything, here is me, here are all of my things. It's a great feeling. And like, even though it's only a few people that have like reached out and said that I've impacted them on like my daily life and my daily things and my daily posts, or like any of my writings when people have reached out, or any of these where people can relate to me, it makes me feel so good that like anyone, okay, let me kind of rephrase that. It doesn't make me feel the best if you're going through some of the things I'm going through, but I'm glad that I am there going through it with you so I can help you in any way, even if it's just to say, you are not the only one going through this shit. That makes me feel so good. Seriously. So. Okay. Well, now that my voice is like gone and the sun is pretty much down, which kind of blows, I'm gonna take this guy for a walk. Yeah? You wanna go for a walk? Yeah? I'm gonna take him for a walk, make some food, do some stuff, finish a ton of editing and some other shit I've got going on today, plan some trips. Super excited. And by the way, Michigan, I will see you next week and also at the end of this month, like I said before, for my brother's 21st birthday. I'm pumped. So, as always, follow all my socials. I'm on Instagram the most. We know how I feel about Snapchat, so don't even ask. Everything will be linked down below, as well as the blog site. Anything else, if you want to see his cute little face, Dude, can I talk? Cute little face. Him, you sweet mans. His Instagram will also be down below. Look at his little face. He's so sweet. He's so sweet. And as well as following my brother's Mixer account if you're into gaming and shit. How can you not be into gaming? Like, let's be real. I don't know. But follow everything down below, and I will see you guys next week. Okay, so, like, just me. Hi, again. What's good? Although I said a lot of shitty things about being a creative and, like, how hard it is and all of that, personally, I would not change it for the world. This, I think, is what I was meant to be doing, and I guarantee if you're creative, it was also what you were meant to be doing. So, do not let this video discourage you. Oh my gosh, I cannot talk today. What is my deal? Do not let this video discourage you, and please don't. That is the last thing I want to do, is discourage anybody. I want to encourage and I want to inspire. That's what I want to do. So please, if I made you feel that way, like, let me know. And I mean, I'll personally apologize or just help. But I wouldn't change it for the world. You should not change it either. Keep doing all your shit. Keep killing it. Even if it seems small and there's only one person. Oh my God, why am I blinking like that? Even if it seems small and there's only one person that reaches out to you every so often, you're still making an impact. And that's really what matters. So, okay, that's all. Just wanted to jump in and say that. Bye, guys.